All right, so let me share my screen. Sorry for that, guys. I was trying to fix the more watermark in my name, but that's fine. Not sure if that was on purpose. Oh no, that wasn't on purpose. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. How come no one else is saying anything? Thank you.
In the Do you want me to explain it? I'm so sorry.
Huh?
In the webinar view, that it's made that way because it's like a class, so people can't interrupt the presentation.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, perfect. All right. Are you staying on this call?
I think I am.
You are. Okay. All right, everybody. So my name is Tyla. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk like no one knows me because I intend on using this recording if this goes well. So I'm sorry for everybody who already knows who I am. So, hi everybody. My name is Tyla. I am presenting to you today our Airbnb master class. I am here to walk you through the steps from beginning to end and my very short and easy process on how I was able to get my 6 properties up in less than 30 days, both internationally and domestically. However, this class is solely covering the steps for domestic US Airbnb setup. All right. I'm going to ask that you guys obviously keep your questions till the end. We'll do a Q&A. Depending on how we offer time, if we have to get back on for like a separate Q&A, we'll spend more time. That is fine as well. But just write your questions down and I will answer them all at the end. All right, so welcome to our Airbnb short-term rental class. This presentation cannot be redistributed or copied by any means. My goal is to see you to be successful in the Airbnb business. And since you paid to be here, I encourage that you send your friends and family to gather this wonderful information to me to obtain the information in this class. And you guys paid for it. So why would we give this out for free, right? So I just ask that if you guys feel like you want to share this, just send them our link. They can purchase the class, and then we'll also make it so that if you're interested in being an affiliate, I can offer that option to you as well for the referral, because we love referrals here and we want to compensate you for that. All right. So now it's not going to, okay. Sorry guys, 1 second, my computer was lagging. Okay. So for everybody who doesn't know me, my name is Tyla. I am a super entrepreneur. I go by the Asset Queen. My goal is to help women find ways to make money passively so that we can build our empires, so that we can grow our businesses and be a little bit closer to living our soft life. A lot of you guys don't understand that living a soft life costs some money and some time in the beginning. And so I am here to help kind of plug you into the different ways that I'm achieving this soft life goal vision that I have for myself. And today, one of those assets and one of those means of passive income for me to get closer to my soft life is Airbnb. It has literally changed my life in a very short amount of time. It still hasn't, actually, it has been 30 days. Actually, on the 16th has been my 30-day mark in this business, and it has helped me tremendously. I own other businesses such as Beauty Executive Aesthetics. It's a full service spa, which I have grown to 6 figures. The different divisions in the spa have grown to 6 figures in under 12 months. And so with that, now I teach other beauty and wellness professionals to do the same in their business. Kind of start up, if they have this idea, start up in the beauty or wellness industry, and then give them the systems so that they can structure and scale their business to 6 figures in under 12 months with my simple, easy steps. So let's go to the next one. All right, so today we are going to cover the overview of the short-term rental business. We're going to go over forming your business entity, how to acquire corporate leases, using business credit, furnishing your unit, and expanding your business. And then I'm going to give you guys some pro tips to kind of speed up the process to grow your Airbnb business. At the end of all of this, some of the things that you're going to get include a private landlord script, also a script that we're going to use for apartment complexes. I'm going to also give you guys a checklist on things that you need to incorporate inside of your Airbnb, but also things that you're going to just need to get yourself set up in your Airbnb business. And then lastly, I'm going to give you guys early access to the next course, which we'll chat about at the end of the class. All right, so section 1, I'm going to cover Airbnb business overview. So I have notes, so I'm sorry, I might look to the side because I didn't have time to add all of my glorious notes into the slideshow. But some of the reasons why we should start our Airbnb business: one, it's really cost effective, more cost effective than we think. I used to think the only way I could get into Airbnb would be to actually own a property, and that just seems so far-fetched for me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so low startup costs. So yeah, so my first property cost me less than $4,000 to obtain. So it's very easy to get started in the business without having a lot of money. You can get fast payments. So every time you have a booking, usually within 24 to 48 hours of them arriving, you'll get paid. If people end up canceling, depending on your cancellation rules, you'll still get paid. Even if they cancel and don't show up, you'll get paid a portion of the money from the booking. You can get Airbnbs both nationally and internationally. The international ones, first of all, the domestic ones will make you a lot of money, but the international ones will make you even more. And then they're really easy to scale. We're going to cover all of the ways that I have scaled in just 2 weeks of me starting Airbnb, from 1 to multiple Airbnbs in just a short amount of time. And ability to make money and not own anything. We kind of already talked about that. Okay. One second, guys. Okay. So all of the ways that you're able to make money in Airbnb, you can make money in Airbnb by becoming a co-host. Becoming a co-host just means that if someone's listing a property within the app of Airbnb, you can be the person on the ground for your client. So say it's my Airbnb and I hired, say, Charlene to be my co-host. She is on that. She is listed under my profile as the person that's going to kind of help our customers who are staying with us with any of their problems. If they get locked out, if they run out of toiletries, if they run out of linens, just kind of someone to have on the ground. Now, you can also be a co-host virtually and hire people to work under you. So that way, like you're the person with all the contact, but then, you have someone that on the ground that's you can just call and say, hey, such and such is locked out of the the Tampa location, can you go and open the door for them, or the Wi-Fi is out, or whatever. If they have problems, you kind of call somebody and just say, I need you to go as the co-host to go and cover that. So while I'm here in Massachusetts and I have a property in Tampa and Charlene is my co-host, she would be dealing with all of the customers directly, whether she's actually talking to them or someone on her team. That's a part of her business, whatever she has going on. And she will take care of the customers for us. Another way you can make money in Airbnb, which kind of goes along with being a co-host, is with property management. Within property management, you are able to help people find properties. You're able to, because you're kind of like the plug, so you can let these people know, hey, I have such and such units in Maryland or wherever, New York, and you already put in the footwork to get the apartment complex or the landlord to say yes, they're okay with the short-term rental business idea. And so they would just go through you, pay you a fee to get that connection, to kind of just cut out the work for the person who wants the Airbnb to have to wait around and be in contact with different people just to get someone to say yes. And then obviously through rental arbitrage and obtaining corporate leases. This is literally the way I started my business. I just went right into rental arbitrage and obtaining corporate leases. And that just means your business is under a corporate lease, your business name is going to go on that lease. So that way the business is basically renting that apartment or that house or wherever the unit is. So that way you can make money through a legitimate business. All right. Lease. Okay. One other thing I want to mention as far as like how you make money in Airbnb before we get into the arbitrage. Well, really, this is a part of arbitrage, is say you own a house, and I think somebody we did a brunch the other day and somebody had mentioned that they know someone doing this already. Say you own a house, right? Like, I'm not a homeowner yet. I feel like that's so far away from me right now. It's probably not, but it's really not something that I'm too much thinking about. But she knows someone that owns a home and she redid the home. And so she moved down into the basement. The owner of the home moved down to the basement and basically rented out the top floor of her house. She put it on Airbnb, and it basically paid for the mortgage and it paid for her to like live. She didn't pay any rent, any property taxes, nothing out of pocket, because she constantly just rented out the top of her house to make her money. And so she didn't really work. It was just, she made so much money allowing other people to rent out her space short term and providing them a beautiful place to live while they were in the area. Okay, so fundamentals of Airbnb. So again, it's short-term rentals. You can also do long-term rentals, which is different than signing like a 12-month lease. That's like you're really locked in, right? But with long-term rentals, that just means if you get a nurse on an assignment, say here in Boston where I live, we have some of the best hospitals. And so a lot of nurses and doctors are constantly traveling. And I mean, they travel everywhere, which is why it's a really good market, a really good niche to target. But those people are going to stay longer than your typical short term. So short term is more like 1 or 2 weeks. Long term is like a month plus. And with those long-term rentals, it's really cool because